Hi everyone, my name is Dov Hershkovitz, and this is the kickoff video for the pipeline authoring. I want to get started with our direction page because the pipeline authoring is a new team. And I just want to call out that when you start reading this direction, the first thing that you see is our mission. And our mission, as you can read it, is to make the authoring experience as easy as possible for both novice and advanced user alike. And as you'll see, some of the issues that I'm going to call out in this iteration and in any future iteration will always have the balance between addressing the advanced users versus the users that just want to get started and want to get their first pipeline green. So, and yeah, lastly, this is a planning issue for both the CI and the planning authoring team. But starting 13.7, we'll have our own planning issue, but this is the scope of work for engineers for the pipeline authoring team, this list here. So let's get going with our issues, top issues. Issue number one, make it possible to control build status using exit code. So as you probably know, any job that have the exit code of 0 in GitLab, it means that the job is successful and the pipeline will continue to run. Any other number besides 0 means that the job is failing, and most likely that your pipeline will stop running. This issue will actually help you map it differently and control the job status based on the exit code. So for instance, if we'll take a look at this example, if this script will return 0, 1, or 2, it will still consider as the job will still consider a success, and the pipeline will still running. If it will return 7 or 14, it means that it's warning, 8 cancel, and anything else is failed. So this issue will actually help our users that have scripts that generate different exit code, and there are plenty of those. But even though if the exit code is not 0, they still want the pipeline to continue to run, and they want this job to be successful, to mark as success. So this issue will help you address that. And it is a very popular issue, as you can see. And if you have more questions, you can read through that issue. The next one is support wildcard when specified include path in GitLab CI YAML. And it's really straightforward. We will support a wildcard when you use the include word to the path of your YAML file. The next one is allow a list of files in the CI include. As you can see in the include, even though if you have like multiple files that share the same project, we still need to list them in this way. So you need always to call the project and the ref and the file, although they are the same. So we are going to change the syntax in a way that you will call out the project and for instance, the ref only one time, and the file will accept a list of files. And yeah, obviously this will help your pipeline be more shorter in terms of lines. Allow need to refer to a stage. We introduced a new feature last year, which is called DAG, stands for Directed Acyclic Graph. I hope I said it correctly. And we do that when we use the needs keyword, and needs mean that a certain job needs a certain job to complete in order to run. And in this issue, we've introduced a needs to refer to a stage. So if we take this example, for instance, my job needs job number 1, job number 2, and job number 3 to run. All of this was supported up until today. What we are adding is this addition of the stage, which means that my job needs also the entire stage to be completed in order to run. And this is a slightly different variation or syntax of the same. Next one is allow configuration overrides for the rules, for rule syntax. So This issue actually provide the ability to override two keys, variables and cache, but we've decided to break it down. So what it means that if you've configured a variable in your workflow, you see that if certain conditions are met in a job, I can override this variable. So we've introduced the new keyword overrides, and this will override the same variable that I've declared here. So when I'm starting this pipeline, my var actually get the value of hello. But when I'm running my job, and if this rule is true, then I'm overriding this variable that I defined with hello too. And in the second iteration, which will be in a completely different issue, we will allow to override cache as well. Validate lint in the editor Lite. So up until today, in order to validate that your GitLab CI YAML configuration is correct, you either need to copy paste it to the CI lint, or try to hit the commit button, and if it's not right, then it will fail. In this issue, we'll introduce a new tab next to your edit, so you can edit your file in one tab, and then just simply click on the tab next to it to the right, and you'll be able to see if your syntax is correct or you have a problem with your syntax. And yeah, that's it. Thanks, and I hope you find this recording useful. Of course, if you have any question, feel free to add them to this planning issue. Thanks, and bye-bye.